up with it, y'all? And welcome to another episode of Creative Funk, where the journey is always, nah, girl, I fucked
Take it back.
up.
Take it back.
Where the journey is not always linear.
The journey is not always
I was
linear.
finna say, where the journey is always linear. Straight. It's a straight path.
All right, let's hit it.
Boom. What's up with it, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Creative Funk Podcast, where the journey is not always linear.
And the road ain't always smooth.
Period. And today, y'all, we're going to do some cute little claps.
Yes.
Do some cute little claps. We have our first in-person episode, because y'all used to seeing us on, on the computer or your phone, wherever, digitally.
In the room.
But guess what?
Yeah.
And it's our first guest.
Yeah, give it up. We're going to introduce her.
Yeah, we got the...
Don't y'all even worry.
Don't worry about it.
But we
Don't
have
worry
to introduce ourselves.
Yeah,
I know y'all know us. But
it's your boy Jalen, J2 times, period.
And it's your girl, JaMaya. We back.
We back and better. So,
The
sister,
best.
Hello.
The best we've
Very
ever
much
been.
so that.
Hello.
So, how has the week been?
I
know your week been a little
month,
crazy,
the
sister.
year of 2026 just came in rocking and rolling, knucking and bucking.
Ready to fight.
I was not.
You?
I, in fact, was not.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit.
Okay. 2026 has been crazy. 2026 has been crazy. It's been wild, but we will get all into that. Before we get into us, we have to introduce our beautiful,
amazing,
gorgeous,
hello,
award-winning,
talented, talented.
Oh, hi.
Introduce our girl.
Very much so. Okay, so I'm gonna say how I met our amazing guest.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I have been following you for like a year.
Okay.
Following you for a year.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to say 2.
Okay.
But I don't want to fib. But I'm still gonna say 2.
Okay, yeah.
Just for the plot. So, been following you for about 2 years. And so, I'm dabbling in creating scripts.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh my God, love her work.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely watch Southern Fried Rice. We'll get into that.
Okay.
So, loved it all. And then I was like, oh, let me see. I literally was like, let me see if she can look at my script.
Uh-huh.
So, I did. Shot my shot.
Hashtag say her name.
Hello.
Hashtag say her name.
Yeah, Nakia Stephens.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and DM her.
Mm-hmm.
The humbleness, the sweetness. Like, you literally, it wasn't like, oh, I don't do that no more. It was very much so like, yes, of course. Like, what do you need?
Mm-hmm.
And then there were dates. We started. So I DM'd her. She responded. So then we were like, oh, okay. We tried to set up certain dates because, hey, a busy schedule, a busy queen.
No, for real.
A busy
Booked and
queen.
busy, and we love that.
Love that. So you were very much humble. You were very much amazing. Like, we figured out a date.
Mm-hmm.
And then you looked over my script with me. And like, well, it was the outline. It wasn't the actual script. It was the outline.
Mm-hmm.
But you gave me some very good pointers. And like, I was like, oh my gosh, she is so sweet. I loved everything about it. So not only was I a fan at first, it just made me like love you even more. And now this is our first time meeting in person. So I was loving you virtually, girl, and I can love you physically. Hello. In person.
I love that.
And I was telling JaMaya, I was like, okay, since I'm already gonna be in LA and we're shooting our first episode,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like the very first person that came to mind was you.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah,
This
so
is very true.
Stop gassing me.
This is
out.
very true.
I was like, it gotta be Nakia.
Yes.
I
Welcome,
love that.
And
girl.
I'm gonna read the rights a little bit.
Do that.
Oh.
Because though she lovely soul, we're gonna give her her things.
Her things.
Okay.
Give her her things.
Give me my guy.
My girl here
Got.
is an award-winning screenwriter and independent filmmaker
Mm-hmm.
who is devoted to telling authentic and purposeful stories that disrupt outdated and ill-informed, because y'all be lying.
Hello.
Narratives. Born and raised in the Atlanta, Georgia. Nakia has always been influenced by Black culture and Southern flair, which, coupled with studying creative writing in places like Shanghai,
Hello.
Beijing,
Hello.
Ghana,
Hello.
all of that has helped to cultivate her passion for human connection through storytelling. Let's give it up one more time.
And y'all, the real Beijing, not the
Okay.
one y'all niggas put in y'all hair.
Hello.
Exactly.
Hello.
The real
Founder
Beijing.
and chief of creative at the first ever. Because this was a fun fact for me when I was doing my research on you. The first ever screenwriting label.
Yeah.
For me, I have been following Downright Originals I feel like since I was in college.
Okay.
I was a theater major, so playwriting, scripts, all those things has always been my jam. And I think I just like stumbled upon something you guys were doing back in the day, maybe in like 2016 or 2015. You've been around for a while, right? Okay, I don't want to get the dates wrong. And I was like, I just know eventually I was living in Iowa. Because I went to school at University of Iowa.
Okay, because
that's
like,
okay. I'm from Chicago, born and raised.
Right.
Chicago, born and raised. Y'all know that about me.
Hello, don't play with my girl.
But I did go University of Iowa. Shout out to the Hawkeyes. But I needed some black in my life, obviously, being in Iowa for all those years. And I came across the Unwrite Originals. And then, since like I knew of your work before I even knew of you personally. And then over the years, I've discovered, your name being connected to so many great things that we're going to get into. So thank you. You are such an inspiration. I'm so excited that Jalen connected this because when he told me, I was like, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm a nerd, aspiring screenwriter myself, so I like fanned out 100%.
Yeah.
So we're so excited to have you.
Super excited to have you, girl. So,
yes.
We're going to get into it. Just, let's start because we're having a good time.
Yes,
that's what this is, a very great time.
Yes.
So, I want to start off at, how was your upbringing? Who was little Nakia growing up?
Oh my goodness. Little Nakia was super curious. I mean, I'm from Atlanta, so very much a black girl upbringing.
Yeah.
Okay, I wore the bobos.
Yes.
Hella
all the things.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Universal black girl experience.
Literally.
Yes.
That part.
Yes.
When you said that, the first thing that came to my mind is like hot cone.
Not Easter.
Girl,
I don't know. Literally, I had a flashback
on the stove.
Trauma. When you said universal, I said, "Oh God!" Literally on the stove.
My head.
But no, I grew up in a very creative environment because Atlanta is the black mecca. Like
literally,
my teachers were black, my doctors were black.
Literally.
Anybody creative that I looked up to, they were black.
In
so
Atlanta.
I always had this precedent that black people could do whatever,
everything,
and we can have whatever. We could be successful.
Yeah.
And I was always encouraged. I'm very grateful that I grew up in a household where creativity wasn't like, okay, you could do that on the side, but you got to do this.
Go to law school.
Because let's talk about it.
Which you also could have did, because in Atlanta,
that's
also
could have did. But
me
wanting to write and do storytelling and film and TV. My parents, my mom especially was like, go for it.
Yeah.
But I was inspired. My grandmother always watched movies and all kind of movies.
Okay,
cinephile. Literally.
Love that.
And
that's how my granny is.
I mean, she would go to the movies. She would be watching movies. It wouldn't just be black movies. It would be all the black movies. But also, she loved the Tom Hanks.
Yes.
She loved the Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
Yeah.
She loved the Julia. She
just
loved the Julia Roberts. She
Baby.
loves it in general. Yeah.
Julia
Granny
Roberts.
got taste.
She does have
still look good.
She does have
Julia
taste.
still look good.
She look good. And I love Julia Roberts. Me and my
gosh.
friends joke. We were like, okay, if there were white excellence, who would be on the list?
Right.
Very short
I
list.
don't be knowing their
100%.
names.
Julia's on there.
We know Julia Roberts.
Julia's on there. What
She's on
about
the
Anne
list.
Hathaway?
Anne
She's on my
Hathaway's
list.
on the
Okay.
list.
Okay.
She's on the list.
She's on my
It's
list.
a very short list,
Yes.
but they are there. Yeah.
What about the Freaky Friday, the mama?
Jamie Lee
Jamie
Curtis.
Lee
Curtis.
Yeah, she's not at the top, but she's on.
She in the bottom.
she in the
bottom
bottom.
third.
Yeah.
She in the bottom
She's
third.
on there.
Okay.
She in the bottom
but
third.
Yeah.
We gotta put my girl Meryl before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Meryl's
gotta-
up there. Meryl's on
Devil
there.
Wear Prada too.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm excited to see
I'm
it.
sad.
Sex
Yeah.
in the City?
Yes.
Is that
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Okay,
She's bottom third.
On the
She
bottom
not even
third.
on sis list. You know what? Anyway, we're moving on.
Yeah, I was going to
We
say.
gonna move on.
Not us. We're sidetracked.
like,
You did say the list for sure.
The
The
list
list is
was
short.
right.
And you invite everybody to the party.
Oh, no. What?
No.
No,
I respect that.
Love y'all.
So your grandma
so my
encouraged
grandmother
that. Yeah.
encouraged it because she was always watching like these amazing films.
Yeah.
And so my taste kind of elevated, by way of her, because I'm watching the films with her, even stuff I shouldn't have been seeing. But because Soul
She
Food,
like, she
I
gonna grow
remember
up one day.
specifically watching Soul Food, being like, I don't know if I'm supposed to see this part.
The
She
family,
like,
fuck my
hush.
husband.
The family.
I was like, oh my god.
That made me nervous to have any cousin around my man. No,
for real. So anyway, so she was like a
Yeah.
huge, proponent in that, and then my paternal grandmother was really into the books. Like she read a lot of V.C. Andrews, like Flowers in the Attic. She really liked
Also a great
crime.
film.
Yes.
What did she watch all the time? Snapped. I don't know if y'all remember
Girl,
Snapped.
my sister. Shout out to my sister. Girl,
I
you
would
stay
have
watching
nightmares.
Snap.
She
I
would be
can't.
watching Snapped all the time, so she got me into like
Yeah.
crime drama and
crime.
true crime.
Yeah, true
and I'm like,
crime.
okay.
You know the people who just listen to true crime podcasts?
All the time.
Yes.
I think they a little.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. We're on the same wavelength.
So even my grandma, I would never get on her bad side.
Right.
Because she know how to do some
She
things.
been looking at Snaps since
You know how to get away with it.
Since Snap started.
You know how to
Since
get
Snap
away with
started.
it.
Since the beginning of
baby.
it, literally.
Mhm.
So both of them together have like cultivated this like sense of loving storytelling.
Yes.
And I always just like to play with my Barbie dolls, and I would make up scenes. I would literally dump
Yes.
everything into the bathtub, like all my Barbies in the bathtub, and now
Everybody
we're
take
like,
a swim.
okay,
Oh my
literally,
gosh.
like
Take a
it's
swim.
a whole scene, and
I
my mom
have
would
them
be
in
like, get out of the
arguments.
bathtub.
My mom's nickname for me, funny enough, is Psycho Susie.
Okay.
Because them damn
I
dogs.
told you my mom is an Aries and she ain't got no sense.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
But it would be because she said she would walk past my bedroom, the doors closed, and it would sound like it's 6 people in there.
Yeah.
Because me and the Barbies and the Brats, everybody. Get out
Everybody.
of my house. No, close my door. No,
Literally.
Girl, you was making a film. You was making a film.
Yeah.
You were just making a
She's like,
film.
You're not all there. So I get you with that.
She like,
same,
get you with
same
that.
with
The
me.
theater
I was
degree is
literally,
right.
literally doing all of that, all the voices, all the
Yes,
whatever. Like
yes.
I love to, and also when me and my siblings, like what I used to like to play was like situational things.
Yes.
It was very odd. I
Yes.
like to play stuff like library.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally bring your
Cleaners.
books, and I would
Cleaners.
literally like bring them, and I'm like,
Bus
why?
driver.
What is this?
Everybody
Literally,
playing cops
we
and
played
robbers.
library, we played school, like
Yes,
teacher, like
yes.
stuff.
Because you going to learn this lesson.
We played
Literally.
church a lot.
Church. We have played
So
church.
much.
That's
And
because
it's
we
like-
wanted to hoot and holler.
It's
Right.
literally-
My shout was good.
Literally
Yeah.
us like acting out things, and I'm
Yes.
like, oh, this was all a
Yes.
part of me being a storyteller.
Yes.
As
Literally.
a kid.
Yes, you're talking about it.
So
That's
like
good.
anyway, that was my childhood. Very creative
Mhm.
kid, and I like stuck with it. Once I make my mind up, that's literally what I'm doing.
Oh my God, same as fuck.
Yeah. So I didn't know
Yes.
the name of screenwriting until I
Yes.
got into like high school,
Right.
and I had co-produced a live like a play.
Oh, awesome.
And then my theater teacher was like, "You should be a screenwriter," and I was
Mhm.
like, "What the hell is
What
that?"
you mean by
So-
that?
Yeah.
Did you see my outline or something? Because how you already knew to say that? Because
What?
I was going to say, what was your very first project?
Okay.
And how does it affect you now? Like,
Mm.
what lesson did you learn then that
Okay.
you still use now?
Okay. So you mean very first?
Anything, like
Okay.
you said, in high
Mm.
school. Like,
Well, I would say my very first writing project, and my mom still has it. It's laminated.
Oh my
Period,
God.
mama.
Was we were given
Virgo
literally Virgo.
Laminated. the
we
Virgo
were
queen.
given everything is laminated.
Hello.
We had an assignment. I want to say I was in the second or I might have been second grade.
Mhm.
We had an assignment to create to rewrite a popular story. And
Love
I
that.
remember being like, okay, and this is when like computers were kind of fresh and new. You were
Uh-huh,
using clip
you had to
art.
take in class.
Literally,
Word
clip
art.
Word art,
art.
yes.
Used to tear
And
word
so-
art up.
I did this book, and it was basically Cinderella, the story of
Uh-huh,
Cinderella, but I
uh-huh.
retold it, and instead of like humans, they were dinosaurs. It was
Oh,
this whole
yeah.
like real
I
sci-fi
like it.
type
I
of
like
thing.
say.
It was really cool because
Yeah.
my mom still has it, so I'm looking at it like, okay, wait,
Very
I
land
ate.
You
before
like, I was
time.
I
on to
ate.
something.
The illustrations were on point.
Oh,
Like the clip
yeah.
art,
They
it was
used to
really
make us do
good.
everything by hand.
They
Everything by
did.
hand. Literally, we had to bind it by
Yes.
hand.
By
Yes.
hand.
And so that was like the
That's
first
crazy.
real thing that I published.
That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So that was like second grade, and then
Yes.
obviously I've done other stuff. We
Yes.
had more
Right.
assignments, but I think that was
But
the
that's
first
real that you
creative
remember
thing that my mom
Right.
still
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
awesome. And my question, I love how you have this very traditional foundation.
Mhm.
However, at least to
Mhm.
me, where you are now, you're just like paving your own way.
Mhm.
And so you're in creative writing. I read you had this love for creative writing, which then blended into screenwriting.
Yeah.
Now, as a screenwriter and the things that you're producing, was there a certain point in time where you're like, you know what, I'm going to focus on the digital medium, because a lot of what you do is like web
Digital,
series
yeah.
and
Yeah, yeah,
shorts
yeah.
and things
Yeah.
like that. A lot of things that we can watch on our phones and things like that. Was that ever an intentional choice,
Yeah.
or are you just adjusting to the times?
I think I came up in the creative boom of YouTube
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
the outlet
thing.
for creatives, especially in Atlanta. Like I was a part of that. I was a part of that wave
Yeah.
that happened.
Yeah.
And this is when Issa was still doing web series.
Right.
Like this is like
Right.
this,
Back
that was
then,
our
yeah.
only
This is that
outlet.
time.
So
Correct.
for writers who were kind of fed up with like, okay, I wrote this thing that now I want
Right.
to see it, but
Right.
how do I
How
make
do
that
I
happen?
put it out?
Yes.
The only way to do that
Yes.
was to do it as a web series.
Yes.
So it wasn't really a choice. It
Right.
was just like, okay, this is the only way I'll put this out.
Yeah.
You know, at
Yeah.
this by myself.
Yeah.
So, once I think my very first professional project was called Muse. And I had written that after college. I did a foreign exchange in Ghana. So I was inspired because I had a little fling.
And I knew you went to Ghana just to be a little grown.
Wait. It's some lore, like the lore.
You have to get into it.
So
get into it.
I had my high school and college boyfriend. Like I had a high school sweetheart, college sweetheart, whatever.
Right, whatever that means.
We broke up.
Don't we all?
And
as you should have.
this was like an interesting time too. Like I was going into my senior year. I had just broke up with my boyfriend at the time, and this is the only person I've known to be my boyfriend for a long time. We were boyfriend girlfriend all through college, and then most of high school. So that had happened. I had also just like lost like Miss Savannah State. Like I was the second, like it was first runner up, whatever. It should have been me.
Girl, that was me in college.
Shout out to whoever won, but y'all did my girl
to
wrong.
girl.
Whatever.
Right. We still not over it.
Yeah, years later, we still mad, boo.
We don't care. No, it's all good. But all of this happened at the same time. And so I was like, over it. I was just kind of like mini depression. Like my friends had to kind of pick me up off the floor.
Shout out to the friends,
real.
though.
No, for real.
They
literally bought the blinds back and was like, bitch, get the fuck out.
Get up.
And I was like,
bitch,
ice water on your face.
Right. What you sleep for? It's some more niggas outside.
Literally.
Right.
So I was working in the international students office at that time, and my boss / advisor was like, "Hey, we're starting this new foreign exchange program. You have already, you've been working here for a while. You know the ins and outs. You've been helping our foreign exchange students. You've already done study abroad. Like, would you like to be one of the first participants in this foreign exchange program to Ghana?" And I'm like, yeah, I would. He was like, okay, good. We can get you a scholarship. You just pay for the flight. This is literally all I had to figure out how to pay for the flight.
Pay for your flight.
And I had a scholarship to like go
all
to school
the
there.
things.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just the backstory.
Right.
So I get there. When I get there, we meet other Black American students.
Okay.
Which is cool because they went to it was some Savannah State students. It was a couple of us, and then there were some students from North Carolina A&T. And so I met this guy. We would hang out. We would all go. He's an alpha.
Period. Yeah. Y'all know.
But my ex was an alpha too, so I don't know.
Right.
It's a
from Carolina.
I'm on the good side. I'm on the good side, friend.
From one of the Kakalakis.
I think he's actually from Atlanta. He lived like right up the street from my grandmother in Atlanta, but I meet him in Africa.
Hashtag meant to be.
You know what I mean?
See that?
And then delusional me.
We
I'm like,
connected
this
meant
is
to
destiny.
be.
How would I have to go to Ghana to find you, babe?
My granny stay down there.
Literally. So anyway, so we just connected off of the strength of like, HBCU students, Atlanta, all of that. So we had a good time. We had a fling. We enjoyed ourselves though. It was very fun because the thing, when I was in school in Ghana, they went on strike our second month there. Mind you, we're there for 6 months. So they went on strike our second month there, which means I didn't have classes for 4 months?
Wait. They stayed on strike through the duration of
Absolutely.
The school or like just Ghana, period?
The school.
Baby.
So y'all was just out there doing what?
I mean, I still had
very much so on vacation, huh?
I still had some work I had to submit back to the
Girl,
but you know what I mean? But I was doing it on the beat.
Yeah, on the beat.
Y'all was lying.
Call me later.
So,
y'all was out there lying.
Y'all was lying to them people.
We were like enjoying ourselves.
Ghana got
you
were
picture. Married. You were in Ghana. You were married.
Yeah.
You were on the beach.
Y'all can't go back.
Yeah.
Your picture in the wall on the airport, like they can't come back.
They like not here no
more.
more.
We were having a good time, but I really needed that because it happened for me at a time where I was like losing my identity because I was doing so much at Savannah State. Every organization I was in,
was a part of.
Everything I was, and I wasn't just a part of it. I was like
the president.
Leadership. Yes. Vice president.
Not E-boy.
Miss whatever.
Right.
I was I was in the Queen's Coalition every year.
Lord.
So I did
at the football games like this.
I did so much, and I had come to the end of my school year, and like didn't get the one thing that I really wanted to get at the time. That should have been
yours yet again.
And hello.
Yet again.
But if I did get it and I wouldn't have went to Ghana, I wouldn't have been inspired.
You wouldn't have been.
Script. I wouldn't have started Dan right.
It wouldn't have been.
So everything happened how it was supposed to.
You wouldn't have married that nigga. None of it wouldn't have been.
Until that one nigga, we don't know you. You don't matter no more.
We do not know
him. So sorry, not sorry, boo.
That's so real. You gotta go through.
You have to go through all of that.
And I always say that Ghana helped me really truly find myself and my purpose, because I was stripped of all of the accolades. And so I'm like, I was forced to answer, like, who am I without all these accolades?
Yeah.
Who am I without people knowing who I am, without people knowing who am I? I got to literally have a blank slate and then create who I wanted to be.
You have to do that.
And I was really
Necessary
inspired. Yeah. So then I wrote my first feature film, which is called Muse.
Yes.
And so that was my first project.
Yes.
So then I got back to the States, graduated.
Yeah.
Hello. Baby, you got to do that.
Most of all,
you got to do that.
Graduate.
First of all, we graduate. Hello.
We do too.
Hello.
Over here.
Yeah.
The Reds graduate.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah.
So,
we graduated.
I graduated. And to fast forward the story, I graduated. I was like, okay, I have this script that I've been working on. I need to get to LA.
Period.
I need to know what the like scenery is. So
girl, she saw the outline, girl.
So
you seen
really?
it.
Okay.
You shared the note on
I
accident.
shared it with you on accident, girl.
I'm going through the questions.
We
Period.
love it. Go through it.
So I get to LA, and I'm like, okay, I'm needing to scope the scenery. I'm working at like a nonprofit. You know, it's just really to get me
so
there.
no money.
No, literally,
you was a
no
little broke.
money.
When
I know how fast
None.
see,
Let me
you was a
tell
little
you
broke.
You was a little brokey, bro, and that's okay.
A little?
A lot
Let me
of?
tell you something.
Okay.
We were so broke working at it's. I don't want to say them because they're great. They do
But
great
we love
work.
y'all
Not you was working at We Got Y'all.
Basically. Oh my God, I was working at We Got Y'all. No, absolutely.
You was working at We Got Y'all, girl.
So they're great. But anyway, so we were so broke that the EBT people came to our job to sign us up automatically.
Yeah.
They did.
They said, we know y'all grant
hey,
winning.
we have Cal Fresh here,
Yes.
so you got to come to, sign up.
Shout out to the EBT people.
Literally,
we got some
shout out
job.
to them for knowing we don't make enough here. We don't pay y'all enough.
We know y'all need
sign right here, boo.
So I was literally on EBT. I was like, I already knew, but I was not out. I wasn't out there to do the glitz and glam stuff because I knew it would come.
The grind.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Glitz and glamming already.
At the time, I literally sold my car to get there too, so I didn't have a car. I was on the bus.
In LA?
That's what I'm saying. You understand? Today I can't fathom.
I would have gave you a whooping.
I don't even want to.
You would have got a whooping.
I don't even want to walk.
You would have been in time
Hello.
out.
I
I've
can't
been
even
out
walk.
here 6 years and I
You would have been in
If I
time
walk
out.
by one, I have to hold my breath.
Not PTSD from the but.
And
like,
you should. And she should. No, she should. No, she should.
Literally.
We
So
gonna get you
I'm
some
trying
more
to get to the
assistance.
time. So this was the
Hello.
time. This is my hustle mentality, and I was
But you
like
ain't wrong.
young,
You ain't wrong.
young, broke, and hungry.
Hello.
Literally and
And
figuratively.
hungry. Literally. Well, not really, because we had EBT.
EBT.
One thing I
EBT
had was
was
full, baby. I might
baby.
not
You was
have nothing
always
else.
full.
I was
Come
always
on. You
full.
was always full.
I went
missed
outside
EBT.
because I couldn't afford a
You
movie
couldn't
ticket.
And that's what our
Exactly.
kids make the mistake when they come
Hello.
out here.
They be trying to be outside. They look at you and be like,
Right.
oh, I want to do this. You ain't
Go in the
earn your
house.
way to
They be
this
trying to be
spot.
outside in
Go in the
LA.
house. Oh,
No
yes.
tea, no shade. I'm from Houston.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, it's an outside
Baby, they
scene.
come
LA.
out here with that one good pair of Rick Owens and
Yes,
be
Bitch,
at
and not
every-
the jeans that bedazzle it.
Yes.
That's all they need,
And on
y'all.
the booty, on the
Yeah,
body.
that's all they need.
Yeah. So you did it right. You got
Yeah.
head down.
I had a very
working,
humble
grinding.
first year
Yes.
in LA.
Yes.
I was even like calling around to different schools. I tell this story all the time. I would call around to schools that had screenwriting programs and film schools, whatever. And I would be
Yeah.
like, hi, yes, I'm thinking about attending. No, I wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
I was
Yeah.
broke.
No, I wasn't.
But they don't know that.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm thinking about attending, but I'm not sure. I have a couple of options. I would love to come there and audit a class. Is that possible?
finesse
yes.
queen.
Finesser.
A
Very much
finesse.
so.
You ate that up,
Finesser.
the class
And I
audit.
had like, I want to say 4 different schools where I was going.
Cal
You're like,
State
I'm
to
a
make it
professional
feel- No, she
auditor.
didn't.
I had like a month worth of like going to the
Yeah.
film schools, and I was auditing.
You were an auditor.
But what would happen is I would participate in these, and they would call on my ideas and be like, "That is a good idea."
Yeah.
Da, da, da. So I would be in there like, "Yeah, I don't really even go here."
I don't
Right.
go here.
So
She doesn't even go here.
I felt like I had what it takes to
Yes.
help my confidence.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool.
Yes.
The
That's so
nonprofit
smart.
only lasts for a year.
Mm-hmm.
The program. So once the program
Don't they all? No tea, but like,
And we still
God damn, y'all,
love
get them people
y'all.
full time. We do.
It was just, it was
We
just,
love y'all
we
down.
love y'all.
But get them
We got
people-
y'all.
We got y'all.
Y'all need some
Yeah.
volunteers? I know you do.
Yes,
I know
give
you
them
do.
people who work there full time for
Give me
real,
my
y'all.
guys.
Love y'all though.
But yeah, so once that was up, I was like, okay, cool. I got what I needed out of this first
Right.
year, and I went back to Atlanta because I had my feature film. It was done.
Okay.
I was validated by going to these classes and
Yes.
felt like, okay, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And then I scoped the scenery.
Yes.
So I went back to Atlanta and I was a beast.
Yes.
Like I was like, I'm doing this feature film. I did the feature film. I didn't know what I was doing because it's my first project. But
doing it.
I figured it out.
Hello.
And when we were done, I called a theater. I didn't know this was a thing. I was like, hey, do y'all show independent films? Can y'all show this? Do you have a theater? How much is it? Okay, da-da-da. Anyway, worked up, got the money. My mom says I always leave this part out. I took a job just to pay for the theater and then I quit.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, that sound like me.
And that's what people do.
Girl,
We both work in HR, and there's certain people we don't hire. Oh, you got a master's, PhD. We're actually not going to hire you. You're leaving in 2 months.
In 2 months, babe. You ain't finna be here.
You
ain't finna be here.
Because I always tell people like, oh, I never had a job. I never had a job.
She's like, don't forget when you was at the
and my
Piggly
mom was
Wiggly.
like, well,
when you worked at McDonald's.
But here's the thing.
McDonald's for that month.
I didn't. I worked for an installation company. I'm not going to say their name, but I worked for an installation company. And at the time, they were paying like $70,000. And I was young. So that's a lot.
So you were actually making money.
Yes,
you were actually making money.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't me working at the mall. This was a job that I took.
Girl, you took a real job.
Because I needed big checks fast.
Hello. To get in that theater.
Because I needed to make my film and get in the theater.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
But I didn't care nothing about the job. They would fly me out to Canada for training.
Girl, you was a finesse. Girl,
I'm serious.
Do my resume.
I got awards.
You need to do my resume.
I got promoted twice.
I literally got awards.
I became the CEO.
I got a bonus.
Like, girl, you became the CEO just on some fun shit.
No, for real. I was like, oh, this finesse is going too far.
Talk about a side quest. Girl, you mastered your side quest.
So many side quests. Like, I have to come back onto this show just to talk
we
about
need to talk about the side quests. I was in
side
Iowa
quest.
for an extra 2 years working for Target, and they was like, you want to be a store director? You want to be...
And you were like,
HRBP?
Yes.
But I need to transfer to Los Angeles. I think they need me in that market. I think they need me in that. And I had to.
That's how you do it.
That's how, and then, so, let's put a pin in this.
Okay.
Like, talking about this, I be telling JaMaya, no tea, no shade, I don't condone, like, starving artistry for real.
Yeah.
Because I truly feel like, and we said that on the first episode.
We did.
Yeah.
Like, I don't condone that because it's like, you have to fund your own projects.
Yeah.
Whatever you're going to do, you have to fund them. So you do need to get a job with $70,000.
Need a little capital.
You need a capital.
Yeah,
like,
need a little capital.
Bitch, if you just sitting there on your ass, like them little Rudy Poo jobs, no tea, no shade.
It works for some people because they have the time. You know, sometimes,
it's like currency is people, time, and money.
Right.
It
so
is.
if they don't have the money, they got the time.
Because they could be at everything and every background actor,
very true.
every set. But baby, we can't do it because if I ain't got no money, I ain't got no creativity.
Bitch, if I ain't got no money, I need to sit in that house and shut the fuck up.
I could do low money, but no money?
Yeah.
Right.
It's a difference.
It is
if no money is very much so a difference.
And so I agree with you, even though I did kind of the opposite. Like,
I don't think you starved,
though. I didn't starve. You're right.
You didn't starve.
I did what I needed to do.
You had no money.
Thank you. I had money. I needed to be who I wanted to be.
Thank you. And you still finesse your way into the motherfucking college.
I can do that because we can figure it out.
You sleeping in the car.
I'm not
under the bridge.
I'm going back to my mama's house every time.
I'm not ever doing that.
I'm going back to my mama's house. Like, it's not giving
I don't care. The people be want. I'm gonna say something.
Say it.
People be doing it sometimes just so they can say they did.
To have a story.
I would never be that bitch.
Because everybody want to be rags to riches.
Yes.
Everybody want to be Tyler Perry.
Because they know that's what. But a lot of people have sympathy
sells.
for that.
But let me tell you something. Jalen would never be that bitch. Jalen grew up spoiled as fuck. Jalen didn't do nothing. Bitch, I didn't have to eat no motherfucking roach off the floor.
Oh,
bitch, the lights was not off, bitch.
Now
I didn't have to light on them
a couple times.
It's okay, sister. Your story is your story. That's her real story.
Space for the divas who
yes, for the divas who lights was off, y'all. This is no tea. This is just for me. Bitch, I didn't have to do none of that.
Yeah.
So I'm not finna be getting my award, speak it into existence. I ain't finna be getting my award and being like, because
this is
when
for
the lights was off,
Right.
they wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
I was having a motherfucking ball. Shout out to my mom and daddy.
Literally, I love
that.
Yeah. No starvation.
No starvation, man. No.
Yeah, that was never going to be my story because I need to be comfortable in order to be creative. But did you just burp?
No, I didn't burp. I drank a drink. And then when it got down, it splashed in my face. It was a lot, y'all.
Having a moment.
It was a moment, child.
No, yeah.
But no, I just feel like you have to also be strategic about the season that you're in.
What the fuck did we just talk about today?
Yeah, you got to be strategic about the season that you're in. So if you are in a season where you need time to write your things, then you might sacrifice not having a job that requires so much, but you have enough to get by.
But that takes strategy. That takes thinking.
That takes
being responsible.
And knowing yourself.
Sometimes people are down and out, because they're not being responsible
Right.
adults about. They just want it to happen.
Yeah.
They don't want to put the work in.
Yeah,
So it's like, I'm gonna
that
just
part.
be down here so somebody can pick me up.
Literally.
Now, if you have no control over your situation, of course, you know what I mean. You got evicted because your landlord was bad. Like that type of shit happens.
Right, that's real
but
shit.
for people who just sitting on their ass waiting for the opportunity to happen and then letting their life just be in chaos.
Girl, I don't.
Girl, we
One
literally.
thing I say all
You
the
do
time.
no. You do
Somebody
not.
was like, "You always get these opportunities." I'd be like, "Yes, but opportunities find me working."
I was gonna say
I'm
you
never
worked.
just sitting there like, "Oh, an
It found me at the
opportunity."
other opportunity
I'm
I
already
was
doing
at.
it.
No,
And
no
literally,
bullshit.
Literally, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah,
Yeah, sure. And then
You know what I mean? Literally,
You got
that
it
ball
finds
rolling.
me working. It finds me in motion. I'm
Hello.
never just sitting.
Hello.
We were talking about that today
Hello.
because I was saying
so real.
I was just saying, this is literally, once again, no tea, no shade to nobody. I know somebody who literally was basically like, quote unquote, starving artist. And like, they came with no plan. Like,
Lord have mercy.
no,
yes.
and like,
No
when I
plan and no money.
no
Both.
plan.
You gotta
Double
pick.
whammy.
You
I
gotta
was
pick
gonna
a
say,
double whammy.
no
struggle.
plan and no money. So it's like,
Oh.
you're literally
And no
letting,
man.
and what you said, no man.
Sorry, I'm
No
just
plan,
saying.
no money, no man.
No
Baby,
money.
you ain't even, baby, okay, you ain't even
need
got no
that
get
money.
right. Like, come on now. So, baby, because at least have your man when you ain't got
I
no.
say that all the time.
You're stupid. I
be like, I need
that money.
Hello. I need that goddamn money. I need that money. And like, they came
Literally.
with a plan, so
Oh,
it's really
shit,
like,
that's funny.
they're floating through the motherfucking city
Yeah.
with nothing going on. And it's like,
And
I like,
how old were they?
girl.
Because sometimes, oh damn.
Mm.
Too old.
Because
Not fresh out
sometimes
of
like, when you
college.
start now, you got to learn like, okay,
Older
I
than that.
need to have lights
Right.
at some point.
Right.
Or my dad is the one that called me out. Like when I was young, when I was young and doing
Hello,
it,
in your young
and I
days.
had to figure out which thing to sacrifice. I would let my phone turn off,
Right.
or until the next time.
Right here.
My
'Cause, girl,
dad-
we can still text you.
My dad
Get on
chewed
Wi-Fi.
me out. He
Yeah.
said, "Let me tell you something. You can't get no phone call. You can't get no money."
Now, Dad.
And I was like,
Pops was
oh.
on
Stay
some.
with
He was
that.
like, you can never let your
Money
phone go
calling.
off because how are people going to contact you about
Pops ate
opportunities?
with
He
that.
was
Hello,
like,
he
so
did.
he said at the end of the day,
Shout
you
out
need
to
to have your
Pops.
phone on and you need to have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
No, that's
He was
real.
like, how are you
with that.
writing? How are you emailing? How are
Pops
you
ate with
calling
that.
these
How?
opportunities?
You just laying
and
around.
I was like, okay.
you know what?
You like, they can
I can
FaceTime
eat
me. You know,
tuna.
you can still FaceTime with your phone off with that Wi-Fi.
And that's why
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
mama
But-
paid his phone bill.
But
You know what I mean?
ain't no company gonna FaceTime you, girl.
Right.
Literally. And they're
Right.
like, you don't want
No,
nobody to
that's
be like,
true.
well, we called you. And
We somehow
You know what
it
I
went
mean?
straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
So I was
Right.
like, okay. And I think I let that was probably literally early 20s.
Yeah.
After that, my phone has never been off.
Yeah.
Because one thing about it, even though it's on auto pay at this
Right.
point, like God bless.
Hello.
Like, I'm not even thinking about that.
I'm an
but
auto pay queen because
Auto
I
pay
will
I'm
queen,
not
forget
thinking
the
about
bitch that's not
ADHD,
an auto
but
pay.
it's,
forget.
but it's also
We
a
working.
blessing at this
Yes.
point. But at that time, you gotta something gotta give. You
Come
like, okay,
on.
which one of these things?
I gotta have this roof over
You
my
like, I
head.
gotta have toilet
But
tissue.
one thing I learned,
Right.
they'll push it back.
They will push
You
that
can do a
bitch
payment,
You
back.
gotta call them.
Hey, yeah, I'm
You
gonna need
just
2
gotta
weeks.
call them.
Girl,
And I'm gonna
they
give you
will push
$50
it back.
on
Like, okay.
Friday.
Shout out
They'll
to my
literally
story.
they'll take
I done pushed you
$20.
back
All
too
they
many
want to do
times,
is
boo.
hear from you.
So
Yeah.
that also taught me like
Yeah.
honestly, don't like avoid these things. Just let it happen.
That's a word.
Try to
Yeah.
figure out how you can, so people
things
gotta
don't
be
get better with
strategic.
time.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Things don't
literally.
get better with time.
Literally.
You just gotta take care of that. People, and the thing, when you're young, and you still got that tenacity about
Yeah.
you, and you can
Yeah.
live in a closet with a
Yeah.
cot, and you can, live
Make
off
it
noodles,
grind.
Bitch,
and
live off noodles.
noodles,
Blood
right.
pressure,
Tuna
blood pressure be
packets,
high as hell.
and hot Cheetos.
Literally.
That's the time where you're really supposed to be grinding.
Yeah.
But you can't be living like that and doing nothing with it.
That's what I don't understand.
And you can't be 39 and living like
Ooh.
we have to,
We have to
Ooh.
grow the fuck up, babe.
You have a small window of time when you can live like that, and it's like, okay, they young and they get it.
39. 39
Let's
and being
among us out.
30
Okay.
39 and whimsical. We can't be whimsical at 39, y'all. We can't.
It's like, oh Lord.
I just can't go with the motherfucking win for real. Like I just got a second job.
Yes, clap for the second
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, congratulations.
So I just got a
Second
second
job.
job because like I work in HR my full time. So I just got a second job and I'm just like, nah, babe, these bills don't pay themselves and these podcasts and these dreams are not gonna fund themselves.
Right.
Like, and I feel like motherfuckers be wanting to skip that part for real.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like
Especially the people I meet today, they just want to be successful
I
immediately.
did a TikTok. It went viral, so you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, Yeah, babe, that's not how this works.
Or they meet the people who got it. They'll be like, you got it, give it to me.
Or
give me opportunity.
They'll say, oh, I love what you built. Let's collaborate.
Right.
How would it benefit me to collaborate with you? How? No shade.
No shade. No
actually, no, comma, shade.
Shade.
Right.
No, shade.
Actually,
shade.
Exactly shade.
Right. All shade, more tea.
Right. Literally. Because
No.
why would you approach me and don't have, this be my thing. So, it's the let's collab, Jay. But then, oh, you do podcasts too? Nah. Bitch, what we collabing on?
What are we collab?
Let me just be on your shit.
Who is benefiting from exactly?
It's
because
like,
they want to quit.
You just want to come on. Bitch,
exactly.
it ain't no collabing.
Right.
Literally.
Collabing is what I can do for you, what you can do for me.
Yeah.
That's
At that
not
point,
collabing,
it's a
baby.
feature.
It's a lot of that.
It's a feature featuring a new artist.
Hell, I'm featuring a new artist.
Hello.
That's what it's giving.
That's definitely. I think I also had to learn, not the hard way, but I just had to grow up, right? I went to school for theater actress by trade. And so there's a lot of people, and I have no shame. Like, if I love somebody, I follow them on Instagram. I say, oh my God, you're doing so great, da-da-da-da. But I used to be, in my youth, can I pick your brain? Can I pick your brain? Can I pick your brain? And then I grew up, and I realized that, like, people's knowledge is also capital.
Hello.
Like, you can't just be picking that brain. Hey, you want to get coffee? You want to get da-da-da-da-da?
No.
That's
Bitch,
just you just pulling and draining and pulling and draining. And, like, that also, I had to learn some etiquette around that. When I was a young actress fresh out of college, I was like, oh, you're doing great. I don't want anything from you. I just thought knowledge was
and it's
I
like,
think
but you
that's
actually
a part
do.
of it, though. That's a part of the growth is
Yeah.
that you start to, like, try to do everything because you just want to soak up this knowledge. But at some point, you got to be like, okay,
I have enough
this is
knowledge.
enough
Yeah.
YouTube videos.
Yes.
This is enough podcasts.
Read me.
This
Get
is
in the
enough
field, boo.
Me going to
Read me.
literally get in the boo.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you rap or do you
Ava
tweet?
Ava DuVernay said, I had tweeted something
Yes.
like that. Ava
Yes.
DuVernay retweeted it
Yes.
and was like, this exactly.
Literally.
Because it's like, and I stopped going to like these talkbacks and stuff like that. Not that I think I'm better, not that I
Networking
think
and the
it's just like
mixers.
at this point, I got all the
I have
knowledge
all
I
the
need.
info.
I'm just it's time to do.
How much more do we need to
Read me
mix?
down.
Shit, until we start working.
That is me.
Like, bitches just want to mix.
That used to be
when
me,
we gonna
baby.
make the cake, boo?
That
Literally.
used to be me.
They
I used
just
to be like,
reading
"I
all
know
the
this,
recipes.
look at this."
Mixing the batter. Right, all they doing is they not even mixing.
Are
they
you
just
gonna
reading the
cook
recipe.
it
Just
any
reading the
point?
The
Literally.
cake, boo.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said flour? Okay, good to
Okay,
know. I was wondering
flour.
for
I was
flour.
thinking
You said
about
sugar?
flour.
Okay, good. I'm
Okay.
never gonna go to the grocery store
Now
get the
you know
flour.
what?
Get
I'm gonna research all the type of flour.
Right, what kind of flour? All purpose. We want the wheat
Yeah,
flour.
like what you
all.
want, boo?
Like make a damn cake.
We are reading me, by the way. In case anybody's wondering, we're reading me. But I have grown.
Yes.
But that was me.
But I was like, I mean, I feel like we all, like,
Yeah,
I
we all
said
go
that
through
because
that.
I think we all start off like
Yeah.
that, and then you have a moment
Because
where
you
you're
never
like,
feel ready
all right,
enough.
All
yes.
right, yes.
You never feel ready enough.
Yeah.
And I think especially as Black artists, it can be kind of intimidating when our dreams are so big and we're looking out into the ether and it's this many of us, right? And everybody else, you're like, oh, those people must have made it like impossible. Like there's only one Tyler Perry, there's only one Issa Rae, there's only one Nakia, you know, like you might be looking up at that like you're so intimidated. You never feel like I have what those people have until you sit down and have these conversations and realize they went through the same shit you're going through. You're just in a different process.
Yeah.
Literally.
You're just in a different step in the process. You're at step 2. They at step 10, but they was at step 2 before. And I think sometimes as creatives, we get so excited because everyone's so accessible now. We can see everybody's life and what they're doing and what they've accomplished. And you're like, dang, she's 33, I'm 32. We should be at the same spot.
And
We
it's
should
like,
be, but
bitch,
she been
she was
doing
doing
that
that 10 years
But
ago.
she was 32 with 2 parents who had full-time jobs who funded her
Hello.
entire schooling. You only had your mama, and she
Hello.
was on EBT.
And she was trying her
quick, and she
motherfucking
was trying
best.
her best.
And you had to go
You
fund
didn't
me for
start
your
from the
first
same
year.
starting
Yep.
line.
Talk
You didn't
about
start
that's
from
So
there.
they like
The comparisons are
it's
just-
like
they're
it's
pointless.
skewed.
Literally
yeah.
the killer of joy.
The comparisons
yeah.
are, yeah.
So
Yeah.
on our show, we like to, so it's Creative Funk because we like to talk about like the real of creating. Like
Yeah.
this shit ain't just, you know, it ain't roses.
Yeah.
Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Bitch, it get a little crazy.
Yeah.
So like, what is your creative funk? Like what is the thing that like you feel like sometimes blocks you or like holds you back from like finishing a project or just slows you down. You picking up what I'm putting down, but
I am a creative that's like constantly in flow. So when I am not, I'm always like, what is going on? I was actually going to talk about this on, I have like a little reel series that I do called Real Quick with Queen Pen.
period.
But it's called You Don't Have Writer's Block. your nervous system is dysregulated. And I think that people don't realize that you cannot create from a dysregulated space. And that could be anything. That could be, like me last year, letting go of somebody that was toxic. Because you too busy trying to figure out what's going on with you.
Gotta get them up out of there.
What's going on with you? Why you acting like this towards me? You're not even creating no more.
Why you being weird to me?
Because you know what I mean? Or cleaning your space.
That's the one.
Clean your space, boo.
Clean up.
That's the one for me.
Clean up.
Literally.
That'll literally, you ain't lying.
It's a lie.
Because not, you talk about me or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. You want to fight? Yeah.
Read for real. Right, girl, she read you down. Now she read me down. Girl, I'm a cleanie.
No, yeah. So sometimes clean your space because then your mind cannot even function.
Yes.
Also, it's a lot of different things. Also, you are consuming too much. Your brain, you might not realize, but your brain, we were not
driving down my block.
to like driving down your block,
driving down my block,
beeping the horn. JaMaya,
no, because you're talking how I talk. I don't like the internet. We talk about this all the time.
Yeah,
I will go off that internet for weeks at a time.
Girl, when I take my break, me too. That was me.
Yes.
I would take my breaks. I would come back. 17 scripts.
Yes.
9 short films.
Yes.
I was like, damn. I did a lot. Too much. Because your brain was not meant to take in so much at one time.
And I feel like my creativity becomes
cloudy.
A mosh of everything I've been
Literally,
seeing.
it's a mosaic of all the things you've been seeing. You don't even realize.
Exactly.
And now you write something, you're like, that's not
this
even
like that girl project.
Yeah. And an algorithm is not true, like introducing you to new things anymore. It's just a bunch of what you already know.
That you like.
Right.
And that you
have
already
to get up off them apps.
Yes.
And it makes me feel bad as a creative because like everything, you have to put everything on the internet. You have to be the internet to like be seen and your brand and da-da-da. But I'm like, I'm not there yet.
Yeah. And I have thoughts on that too. We can get to that.
Yeah, we
basically,
do. No, we're going to get to that. I was finna say, you're literally an analog girl in the digital world.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a journaler.
that is her.
And that is fine.
I like
and you can thrive
both.
In that space.
Yeah, you can. And that's very true. Like me, I like both. Like, I love the internet for its positive parts. Mm-hmm. The negative shit, the consuming too much, and then I do feel like it's an outlet. No shade, but I don't care. I feel like it's an outlet where the internet gives everybody a voice. The great part about the internet, it gives everybody a voice.
Yeah.
The bad part about the internet is that it gives everybody a voice. So it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like not only are we getting a mosaic of content, we're also getting a mosaic of bullshit too.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it'd be like,
and you got to filter through all
you have to exactly. You have to filter through all of that. And then we were just talking about this an hour ago. We were saying how like we feel like certain creators who like, you know, and we're not talking about nobody personally. We just, certain creators will be like, oh, that's why I said that earlier. Like, oh, my TikTok went viral. You owe me the world. I need a brand deal.
I need to make a podcast.
I need that. I need to make a podcast. And it's like, those type of people don't realize like, that does not translate into YouTube views. Right. That does not translate into, you can be popping on TikTok and go to your Instagram and it's nothing.
I know the most popular people on TikTok, their Instagrams are
be and
vice versa.
And I was gonna say,
my TikTok
versa.
got like 400 people on there.
Vice
and I love
versa.
them.
Right.
And it's right. And we let them down.
Literally.
And it's like, I feel like everybody, people don't, we're in the day and age, you have to be a well-rounded creator if you want to. This is just Jalen's. I feel like you have to be well-rounded in order to like, because I feel like even if you're not, right? Yeah. Let's say somebody makes a TikTok and it goes viral tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, they get all of these accolades the day after that. But then 6 months later, we literally forget about you.
Yep.
Right.
We don't know you anymore. We're actually like, what is their name?
Yeah. Right. You haven't built anything substantial.
Right.
You have just posted something that was very funny on the right day at the right time. And the algorithm shot you up.
Yeah.
And I think people let it get to their head to where they're like, oh, I made it.
Right.
No, you did not, but you should capitalize off this moment. Do you have any other things that you've done that you can now say, hey guys, I appreciate y'all. This is so crazy. I went viral. I also got a web series. I also wrote a book. But no, they don't. Because all they have
is that like, I always, when on this show, I like to be honest and transparent, like in life, period, because I'm just a real ass bitch. But, but I'm in the space of like, I have stuff that goes viral, but I also know it doesn't translate because there was a point, like I had took a little break, but there was a point when my YouTube videos was getting hundreds. Now, since I just started back, my shit get like 55, 65. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am constantly humbled on like, hey, boo, don't ever let these likes get to your head.
Yeah.
Don't ever let these comments get to your head. Because don't.
Right.
Because, and people outside be like, no, you doing it like you. And I'm like, thank you, I am, right?
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm not.
Right.
Yeah.
I am. But like, if you knew how like things don't translate.
How fickle
everything
things
is
are.
fickle.
Right.
Everything is very fickle. So it's like, I kind of, this might sound crazy, I kind of like that it humbles me because it keeps me hungry.
Yeah, I think the best thing is to not let praise get to your head and not let criticism get to your heart. Like, you literally have to stay in the middle. Like,
Literally.
it's like, oh, you did that. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, that was some bullshit. I get you.
Right.
Like, keep it moving.
Now, I'm curious that you brought that up.
Watch 'em
I'm
out,
curious how life has been for you, of course,
Yeah.
post Southern Fried Rice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, we talked about Southern Fried Rice on the pod before
Oh,
in real time.
We have
when
like
it
a
was
whole
happening.
episode damn near dedicated to it.
We
Like episode 3.
We
I'm gonna say
loved it.
Uh-huh.
I was watching in real time the praise and the criticism, and I was truly, for me, JaMaya, and this is no gas because she's sitting right here in front of me, I did not understand the vitriol. And
But-
I did not go to a HBCU,
Right.
right?
I was gonna say,
adult
that
to-
was your,
Okay, I
that was
went to a
hers.
PWI. I have a lot of HBCU friends and family, a lot of Greek friends and
Yeah, yeah,
family
yeah.
from the South and things like
Yeah.
that. I understood what people were trying to piece together, but I'm like, y'all are so deep down in a hole that you did not have to go down there.
Yeah.
Right.
This
It
is art.
was like,
This
It's like-
was high energy, fun, upbeat. This was not drama.
okay, that was my, go ahead.
So I was finna piggyback off of her and say, so we talked about, because I went to an HBCU, the Prairie View A&M University.
Okay.
So, very much so, I saw both sides,
Uh-huh.
criticism and praise.
Uh-huh.
I was on the praise side,
Uh-huh.
and I was
Thank
just
you.
like, yeah, I was definitely on the praise.
Imagine if not. We would be
Right,
like,
right.
okay, let's talk about it.
We actually hated it. Was waiting to get to
Yeah,
this
I
part.
hated it, girl. It wasn't that. Right.
Come outside. We're not gonna
Come
jump.
on, we're not gonna jump you, boo. We're not gonna jump you. So,
Right.
what's so funny?
Uh-huh.
Literally,
Yeah.
I have a friend, shout out to Lloyd. I have a friend who is an Asian girl who went to a HBCU, and she was a minority. And baby, my friend loved her HBCU. Like, she be like, baby, PVAMU.
Right.
Baby, like, she rep her HBCU, and she doesn't do like the whole culture of her. Like, she respects the culture.
Appropriation,
Like,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, and my friend is one of those, she has never said nigga. I ain't never heard her say it, period. And I'm putting it out there, bitch. Because I don't play that. My friend ain't never said it. So, the thing is, it was so funny because I'm like, damn, this my friend. Like, my friend pledged the band sorority. She pledged Psi Beta Sigma. And so, I'm like, girl, this is so funny because this bitch went through all of this. Like,
Right.
And so, I just saw it as a fun little 1-2. And then I also heard some people be like, other HBCU goers, they're like, why she wanted to center it around an Asian girl, this, that, and the third.
Y'all real serious about y'all HBCUs.
You know how us
y'all are
We
real
are.
We
serious.
serious.
We're serious.
Watch play no
Hello.
motherfucking games about
Real
that
life.
school.
We don't play,
No,
baby.
but so my biggest thing is that, one, like you said, your point, I was like, wait, y'all are over politicizing this.
It was just a
because
show.
It's a show
And it's a comedy.
it's literally a dramedy.
It's a
So it's a lot
dramedy.
of comedy in there. It's supposed to be fun. It's
Yes.
supposed to be like a look at
Yes.
identity, a peep
Yes.
into somebody's life. And I was like, oh, this got turned into, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
We're woke.
Okay, we're rolling. And
Yeah.
5, 4,
We're
3.
right.
2.
Literally, so that's number one.
Yeah.
Me and the director, we were both like, whoa, wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah. Shayla.
Everybody calm the fuck down.
Literally, wait a minute. Let me tell you something.
Right. It wasn't like that, y'all. Dramedy.
But-
Dramedy.
That's Shayla, right?
Yeah, Shayla.
soror.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I
Yeah.
love Shayla. Shayla would be great. She would love y'all. I'm working in the international students office at school. And so I was the liaison for a lot of our foreign exchange students, most of them being Asian students. And so I would literally take them to Walmart in my little Beetle. I would literally be trying to talk to them and get them to come to programs and different stuff like that. And it was a girl who actually, she's super popular on Instagram, and we went to school together. And she made a video because, she was like, I went to school with Nakia. She's being authentic. She was always the nice one. And I'm saying this from somebody who was super pro-black and da-da-da-da. She was welcoming to everybody. I'm like, that literally was me. I was in everything. So I was like, oh, yeah, guys.
Nobody was a bad caricature. Nobody was a caricature.
So that was number one. So
Yeah.
that's what first inspired me, because I was like, I looked at them one day and I was like, wow, their
This
first
is
time in
cool.
America
Yes.
is at a
HBCU.
HBCU.
That's interesting.
I'm like, what are they even thinking? How and they're enjoying their experience. What are they gonna say when they get back? How do they explain the culture that they had to they experienced? Not that necessarily that it's theirs, but in this time and like they're listening to Black music, you talk about Black you're like yes. So that's the first time that my interest was piqued. My curiosity. And then I had already started writing, and I went on to meet this woman named Cindy Wilson. Who went to Jackson State University, and she was adopted by a Black family.
Okay.
So then I'm like, oh my God, I wrote something similar to your life already. And so we like clicked because she's also a Sag.
Oh, okay, period.
So we clicked and we went to dinner, and for the purpose of me asking her questions, I'm like, I would love to because I want to get this right. So I would love to learn more about your experience because my character is very similar. Like she read the things that I had. She saw the, all the stuff. I put all of these receipts out too. On my page, I had put them out because people were calling me everything but a child of God.
And my girl is a child of God.
And I want an apology.
A child of God.
And I don't want to hear shit else.
Y'all wrong.
I don't want to hear shit else from y'all. Because y'all didn't research Cindy.
They did queen.
Not. But like also, I'm listening to her, so I'm like, wow, this is interesting. And then I'm getting all these other stories. When we did our proof of concept, the Asian woman who was in our proof of concept was also adopted. She was I think they call it transracial adoption. Okay. She was also adopted by a Asian family.
Right.
And so I'm like getting her experience. Like, how was that experience for you? Right. And she's talking about like, missing out on like her own personal culture, but also being very influenced by this culture, So I'm like hearing all of these things. And this is a story that's very nuanced. I am somebody who has written over 50 projects, all centering Black people.
Shut y'all ass up and
Majority
and you
Black
bitches ain't
women.
watched one.
Not one. Not one. So it was so interesting for people to be like, you took this time. First of all, I'm staying true to what I always said I was doing, which was to talk about marginalized stories, to highlight and center women, women of color, and Black people. This is a woman of color.
And you did all that.
And I did all that. I am who I said
that was bullet number 2, woman of color. Y'all heard
she
that
said,
shit.
I am who I said I am.
I am who I said. I never said I was only doing Black stories.
And that lady had all them Black stories.
But also to put Black creatives in a box.
Right.
Like all we can do is stuff about Black people, Black stories, Black.
It's anti-Black.
This is very anti-Black. I'm like, whoa.
You can only do the nigga shit.
This is very.
We only want to
nigga
bitch,
right?
I'm like, it's a nuanced story. It's interesting. Anytime somebody hears about this, or when we were talking about it since 2016, when we were talking about the story, people are like, wow,
right.
Anyway, furthermore,
nonetheless.
Spill it off.
There are so many, like you just mentioned, your Asian friend who went to your HBCU. I have plenty of people who went to Savannah State University. That's where I went.
Come on now.
And people have pledged. People have pledged like divine sororities and fraternities. One of the girls who plays Treasure on Southern Fried Rice, she's also a Delta.
Awesome.
And I think she said her direct Neo is an Asian girl.
Y'all remember that when that white Noop was out here strolling all over there?
Girl, it was a time where it was nothing but white Noops. I said, girl, did the fraternity turn white? Like it was
but so I only bring that up to say like this is not. I know that it doesn't happen often, so it seems so far fetched. But these stories exist, and this was something that I was curious about, and I wanted to follow that curiosity. I didn't center this woman. People are making it seem like I invited this girl to the cookout,
right?
With
this whole Black ass cast and a Black writer and a Black director and a Black camera and
everybody around this woman is Black, and that everybody why they have to be the side,
right? And it's like this is not a story about that. This is not about inviting anybody to the cookout. Exactly. This is about seeing somebody at the cookout and saying, "What you doing here?
What you doing here?
And how you get here?"
And my thing about it is all the critiques that people had. I'm like, did y'all get to the last episode? Like, did y'all watch the whole?
They didn't even watch the first.
And I'm like, get to the last episode.
They didn't watch the first. All the backlash majority of the backlash came from the trailer. From the trailer. So we were like, watch it.
I'm like, if you just get to the end. And
it's not even the bulk of the story.
Right.
It's so much more.
And y'all lazy as hell.
My favorite storyline was the queer storyline.
Player, pimp. Because when they was in that motherfucking party, and it's like,
and they was doing that ones and twos. But here's my thing. This is the laziness.
President. What was she? The student body president or whoever?
Yeah, and then they had started licking it. Yeah, and doing one of these.
Bumping uglies.
Yeah, y'all know what y'all was doing.
Nasty.
That was very fun.
Yeah.
Or when they were like trying to be a part of the organization. That was funny.
I said, this Shayla. Who
No, that was me.
Wait, what?
You
what,
know,
what, what
every,
do we? You agree?
No, but you
Okay.
know well, you didn't go to HBCU, but you know
I
every
know.
organization does that.
Everybody.
And
Bitch,
HBCU,
it could be
you could be in a band. You
Yes.
could just
The Collegiate 100.
The
Yes.
Christian Bible
Yes.
Club.
I heard
Jesus.
about it.
Jesus.
I heard Howard got,
They having
Howard got
sex,
so many
bitch.
sets and groups.
That's
and
how-
everybody
so
got a jacket.
That's
and
how
everything.
my
Everything
HBCU
has a
bitch,
rite of
everybody.
passage. Everything.
The
A
rite
rite
of
of passage.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, girl, ain't this like the Collegiate Women of Excellence?
Right.
Literally,
Why
it'll
are
be
these
the
bitches
National
online?
Council of Black Girls doing.
Y'all doing
NAACP,
amazing.
Howard chapter,
Literally.
they pieced up and just.
I be like, girl,
everything,
what the fuck?
everything at HBCU
No, that's
has
real.
to go through a rite of passage.
That's
But
real.
you know what I want to say? I have to say this. I blame Donald Trump.
And
Hear
it
me
always.
out.
You know what?
Yes.
Walk with me.
You know what? I honestly don't have to walk. I
Arrived.
I'm
I
already
don't have to
right
walk.
here,
But
okay,
I'm
for
gonna let
sure.
you.
I
I'm
don't have
gonna
to
let you
walk.
cook.
But
with
cook
me.
though. I'm
Okay.
gonna watch you cook.
When I
Yes.
first created this project,
Mhm.
it was when Obama was in office. When I
Mhm.
was first like
simpler
curious,
time.
and everybody
simpler
was
time.
so curious
Hope,
about other
hope.
people.
Mhm.
Everybody was so
Yes.
open to hear other people's
Yes.
stories. So
Yeah.
I'm creating this in a time
Yes.
where that was like the
Yes.
normal
The
thing.
norm.
It didn't
Yes.
seem crazy
Right.
at all. Okay, follow me.
Follow, hey.
So we're
You're
open
talking.
to the things.
You're talking.
Unfortunately, how film and TV works is when you create it, it's not always when you put it out. When we put it out, we were in shaky times.
Very different time.
Word.
We are in.
We still
Oh,
are.
sorry, we are. I'm sorry,
Are.
I'm disassociated.
Right. It's
Sometimes
okay.
that's the only way to get
That's
through.
the only way to get through.
I'm on a whole different whatever.
No,
Right.
we're in shaky times. So I
Yes.
do not that I get it, but
Yeah.
I understand
That
how
was a
you're.
critique. That
Yeah.
this should have came out like they were saying 10 years ago.
Well, you
when
can't
said,
re-
but that's none of y'all.
There you go. I was finna say.
Did
We're
you
not
have the
supposed to
money?
not put my stuff
Did
out?
you have the money for it
Right,
10 years
we
ago?
got
Was
half
you
the
gonna help?
money.
Was you? I
I
love a
need
good.
that
I need
money.
that money.
We didn't get the funding until now,
Right.
and I didn't want. I'm not one
Right.
of those people who's gonna be like bullied out of telling
Right.
my story or
bitches like
telling
bully
a
that shit.
story.
Right.
I really thought that we would be open to the nuance of this story, but I think because
The
of
times.
the times,
times.
and people are
Patience
at
and
everybody's
just-
neck, and
yes.
Black people, rightfully so, are
Right.
super heavily protective of culture. So
Right.
anything
As we
that
should.
seems like
Exhausted.
it's like
the people are exhausted.
Yeah,
somebody,
we just
we're
exhausted.
exhausted because
Yeah.
we're constantly trying to
Yeah.
like protect our culture.
take our shit
we're
back.
constantly trying to take our shit back. We're constantly
Yeah.
like we can't have
Yeah.
shit to
You're right.
ourselves.
Hello.
Right.
Reparations.
So I
Right.
get it, and so now it's super
Right.
highlighted right,
Right.
now.
Right.
And then also one person was like, "You will put this out, and we just had the stuff that happened at Harvard, and the Asians didn't like us." I'm like, whoa,
Right, because affirmative action and they didn't want
affirmative action. I was like, hold
Bitch,
on.
calm down.
Coco wasn't a part of
Coco
that.
was not a part of that.
Coco was
This is a
adopted as
dramedy.
a baby
Hello.
in the South.
And two things can be true, babe.
And then
your
also-
feelings can be valid without you
Girl,
tearing this.
Literally. So it was an experience. It
Yeah.
was just, we were definitely
Yeah.
like, okay.
I was
cool.
so mad. I was on Twitter like, first of all, y'all are motherfucking
So-
dense and y'all
Girl, I'm
don't
telling my friends like,
understand.
y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Everybody
Bitch, y'all
wrong.
turn these black women
Everybody
down
wrong. That's a
who gave
black
all these
girl.
actors
You
and actresses
guys, I have
opportunities.
to say this.
What the fuck?
So originally, I have a Gemini moon. Okay, we talked about this.
Yes.
So on
So
Twitter,
I
I'm
don't
very
know.
much like lighthearted. I'm like,
I follow
my
you.
feelings are not gonna get
Yeah,
hurt. Like,
yeah.
but I'll talk back to you.
Yeah.
So this, so anyway, so I was initially responding to a
Yeah,
couple people.
yeah.
Just being playful, like
Yeah.
I would put a Drewski. Somebody was like, "Oh, you must have wrote this," and I put a Drewski meme, like, I'm
Right,
just being playful.
right,
Like
right.
it is what it is. You like it
Right.
or you don't. You watch it or you don't.
Right. It's okay. It's already
it's
out there. I
okay.
can't take it
Yeah.
back.
It's all right, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't,
Yeah,
even if I had the
yeah.
opportunity, I would not.
Yeah.
So I get a call, and it's like, Nakia,
Uh-oh.
we're gonna have to not respond.
Tone it down.
Uh-oh.
And then it was like,
The manager was
there was
like,
I
hey.
ain't gonna say who, but it was kind of
They
funny.
like, hey,
it was
girl.
Miss Kiki
it
Palmer.
was,
Calm it down.
it wasn't Kiki. Kiki is so hilarious, but it was not Kiki. But it was it's an Abbott Elementary moment because they were like, let's just not respond to people. Let's just not
hold
Yeah.
up.
They were like, Nakia,
Yeah.
because there was a tweet that retweeted the trailer and said, "I will not be eating," and you said starve. and I like looked at the camera like,
You're like, so we understand
I did eat
freedom
it
of
out.
speech.
I did say that.
And
I
you can say
did.
what you want. However, can you not say that?
Right.
I know. I was like, I didn't
Starve
say
is
that.
nuts.
I
My
said
sister.
it.
My
It was just
sister.
starve.
You
That's
had
that
to
Gemini.
start back.
That's that Gemini in you
But
for
it's
sure.
like, I was with my people.
Oh
like,
my goodness.
I'm like, it
I
is what
was
it
eating
is.
it up.
Yeah.
The critiques
But it
were
was-
just crazy.
They was eating me up, and at some point I was like, you know what?
Log off.
I'm gonna just log off.
Log off.
Because, oh my God, it got really insane. I have to say this. My brother actually screenshot it and gave it to me. And it was like, they were going through tweets from when I was probably like 18.
Yeah.
And I was in Shanghai. And I'm like, oh my God, y'all are being so annoying.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah.
anybody that you know that has done study abroad is obnoxious about it.
100%.
So of course, this is the time where I'm in Asia.
Girl,
I can't wait to go to Asia.
Girl, you was 18. If I go to Shanghai right now, bitch, I'm being annoying about it.
So I'm like,
Chopsticks in the
guys,
bun.
they tried to make it seem like I was so obsessed. I'm like,
Right.
guys, I was studying abroad for the
Right.
first time. This is the first time I
You
was
couldn't tell
out
me
of the
shit when I studied
country.
abroad in London.
I didn't care. I was
Girl, I've never studied abroad.
I
And
was
bitch, when I went to
I was
Mexico,
literally
I
like walking down the street. Oh, so beautiful hair.
Right.
Oh, this little
this
Asian
is
kid came up
great.
and gave me a hug.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like so
Right.
annoying and obnoxious. But
And everything is
it
so
fits
PC
their
now.
I mean, was it annoying
But it
or
fits their narrative.
the
So it
girls
was like,
just
she's
didn't go?
obsessed
Right.
with Asian culture.
Right.
And I was like, no, I'm not. I was 19 and obnoxious.
To me, that just all gave you so much more agency to tell this story. Because I went and did the research.
Yeah.
After all I'm like, where's this coming from? So I said, hold on, let me go see if my sister's just pulling this out her ass.
Right.
Like,
I went down and did the research. I said,
No
what?
ass pulling.
Who else is more
No ass
qualified?
pulling.
I'm seeing the pictures with you and Cindy, and you went to
Literally,
so
I
I'm
was like, I'm not making this as a screenwriter, you do make things
make
up.
things
but
up.
I'm
Right,
not.
right.
Like, this didn't just come out of
we
nowhere.
play make believe,
Literally.
but still.
And then there was another one that they were starting to say, like, oh, she's not black, she's anti-black. Because
Girl.
listen to the tweet.
You said you had Indian in your family?
No.
You was on your
No, but
Kamala.
listen, no, it was so funny. I was responding to someone, and so this is back when Twitter was old, so you had to write RT.
Yes,
retweet.
RT,
So
girl.
but you didn't see the one before
Right,
it because
right.
it didn't do it on
You was
top of
texting
it.
it to
So all you
0,
see is
0,
me
0.
saying, literally, all you see is me saying, I was like, no, thank you very much. I was like, I'm Asian and Dominican. I was
They
responding.
like, we knew it.
Literally, I was responding because I was eating like Dominican food with chopsticks. I remember that, and he tried to be funny, and I was
Right.
like, "Well, thank you very
Actually,
much." So I'm being funny. I'm like, "Oh, so y'all don't get what a joke is,
Right.
No, bitch.
Because we
It's
all
so
had,
past
we all
that.
had Cherokee
Women-
Indian in our
but
family
you
at
know
one
what?
We
point. in
had
That's
time.
just
Cherokee
like-
Indian, Guatemalan, and Jamaican.
Everybody always is like, I'm Puerto Rican.
Right.
I'm feeling Puerto
I'm
Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Y'all don't never make those kind of jokes. Like, I'm like,
Girl, that was what we
please.
all said in middle school. We was all so
They're
anti-black in
also
middle
because they're
school.
babies. It's also
We was
because they're
anti-black
babies.
as
And
fuck
they
in
weren't
middle
there.
school.
But even today, everybody's
They're
all
so
of a sudden
serious.
Chinese. Have y'all been seeing that?
I'm a Chinese baddie on TikTok and everybody drinking warm water and eating congee in the morning.
But
Yes,
but
I have.
Chinese-
But
Chinese
I joke and
Keisha.
say it, and I'm anti.
You know what? You just ate with that because all this
Ate
year.
that Dominican
water.
food with them
Right,
chopsticks.
where your water? Everybody been on, I'm a Chinese baddie and they drinking hot water in the morning
But
and
we
congee.
understand.
Girl.
So if you said that right now, I would understand
get
the
the context.
that you're joking and you're referring to just using Chinese medicine.
Because I've always drank tea
And
in
you
the
bitch
morning,
got
but not with
Chinese
Chinese.
bangs.
Right.
What about it?
And y'all was Japanese
What
and y'all
about
was
it,
at
bitch?
Harajuku. Like,
just
what
about
long
it,
ago?
bitch?
now when you pull up something from what 2012,
Right.
2011,
2009,
Right.
around there.
now we're so
Right.
serious.
We're so
We're
serious.
She's
Bunch.
anti-black. She
We're
wants-
serious
somebody
bunch.
was
She's
like-
Asian and Dominican, guys.
Somebody responded and said, "Oh, she was trying to be exotic to that guy." Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
You really have the
No.
strength.
It
was
you
so-
have the strength of a god.
But I'm so
Because
very
I was
glad.
still today because of
I'm
motherfuckers.
so-
I
Girl,
was today.
right now,
responded.
bitch.
I'm so glad I got the call to be like, stop.
Yeah.
Because
you
I
would've
would have
kept
been.
going.
I would've dragged it.
I
You
would've
would've
been
dragged it
like,
to
no.
You would
I'd
have
be
got very
like,
much so
hell.
2016
I would have
Rihanna.
been activated.
Right.
It was just so
Literally.
dense to
And
me.
you, good luck with those stages you're talking about.
You would have got Rihanna teased, hon.
But no,
I
I'm
just
glad I
can't
got the
believe
call
that
'cause
happened.
yeah.
I was so in shock when we were talking about it in real time on the pod. We cursed them out for you. We did
I
curse them
appreciate
out for
it.
We
you.
cussed them the
My
fuck
sister
out.
was
We
going
cursed
in, and
them
my
out for you.
sister's crazy. So she
Yeah.
was like, bitch, I was like, oh, whoa,
Right.
whoa. I was like, stop, girl.
They gonna
'cause
call you
they
next
gonna-
like, get your sister.
Entertainment is just so different now.
It is.
I've dabbled in stand-up comedy, and so I watch a lot of stand-up, from the
Mhm.
80s and 90s and even the early
Yeah.
2000s. I'm like,
I ain't
fuck,
scared of
you
you
can't
motherfuckers.
say none of
You
this.
know what I watched the other
You
day? I
cannot
watched
say
White
any
Chicks
of
the other day cracking up.
That
I
would have never.
would
That could have
never.
never been a thing now.
First of all, you can't even make anything
You
called
can't even.
white
I was
anything.
gonna say you can't say white anything on the like.
Let me get back to that too.
Bitch, you can't even say
They
white
was
lotus.
talking about
Right.
the name Southern Fried Rice. I'm like, you guys.
Now, I want to hear from you, from
Yeah.
your mouth. what is it? Southern fried and then rice? Or are we playing with Southern fried chicken and adding rice?
No.
Or are we saying fried rice from the
Southern
South?
fried and rice.
And
Here's why. When I was working at that nonprofit, a lot of I was the only black girl, and a lot of my coworkers, what we did was we gave each other nicknames. So there was a guy there who we nicknamed him Irish Ice. Okay. He was the only white guy, and he was Irish. So we was like, okay, you about to be Irish Ice.
Right.
Me, I'm from Atlanta, the only black girl. They like, you about to be Southern fried. So that was my vibe.
That's what I thought.
So when I was making the show, I was like, what can symbolize two different cultures?
Yes.
And I was like, well, rice is common Asian.
Common Asian across the board. Not just
Asian.
Southern fried sushi would have been crazy.
It would have been.
It would have been
But it
fucking
also would have not
insane.
have been accurate because that's
she's not
Japanese.
Japanese.
That's right.
And anyway, so I was like, what's a common, just common? So I was like, rice. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to steal my nickname, Southern fried rice.
Right.
Because people was like, oh, fried rice is not even, that's not it. It's Southern fried.
It's Southern fried.
Rice.
And that's how because I was thinking Southern fried chicken, and I was like, take off the chicken. It's Southern fried,
It's Southern
and then
fried.
add rice.
Yeah.
I'm like, and even if it was the other way around, it's still creative and quirky.
Yeah, and my thing is like I have a track record of doing creative quirky titles.
Because
I have something called Nepotista. I have something called Ho and Tell.
I love
I have something
psychology
called the
of the evolution of
psychological
fuckboy.
evolution of fuckboys. I always come up with crazy titles or a title that
But
makes
they
you
don't
go
know.
like,
They're not here.
No, this was a lot of people's first introduction to me, which is fine.
Right.
Y'all blew me
Gotta
up.
start somewhere.
Because at the end of the day,
Put
good
my girl
press,
on the
bad
radar.
press,
She was
press
already
is
on the
press.
radar. A bitch, I put her.
Press is press.
Hello.
I'm like literally like, oh hi. So a lot of people's first, introduction
And
to
that's
me.
how
So
it
they're
happens. You
like,
can't please everybody.
for your first, somebody else said, for your first project, this is what you choose
Is this
to
what
do.
you want to?
Not my first project.
Not my first project. I've done over 50, but okay, girl.
Add damn right originals. Just go. Just go
Right.
look. Just go look.
But yeah, so that was a wild ride.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's sort of like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everything that I put out has been received really well.
Right.
Like never any
You had
negative
to
thing.
have
I had to have my
one.
moment.
had to
You gotta
have your
have one
mommy.
on the burner.
And it's fine. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
This
this
is crazy.
is it.
Yeah.
I'm here.
And I think y'all handled it
It was
well.
really crazy.
Very.
I do think y'all just
Thank
let
God
it
for
ride.
that phone call.
Right. After that phone call. Shout out to the caller.
It could have went either way.
Shout out to the caller.
Caller.
No, for real.
With
Both-
caller number 9.
Both you and Shayla was
we
just
love
like,
you,
you know
boo.
what?
Yeah.
This y'all's now.
Yeah.
Do with it what you will.
And I think we have like a trauma bond
Yeah.
at this point, me and Shayla, because
Yeah.
we were honestly, y'all. This not to get dark, but we started getting like death threats.
I
She
saw
got a
that.
death threat. No, it was crazy.
I saw that online.
At first, it was like, okay, a little Kiki, you don't have to like it.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah.
Like everybody have a moment. You know,
Death
like,
threats
it's
is
cool.
fucking crazy.
It started getting crazy. It started being like, anti-black, you shouldn't even be alive. They were telling Shayla that. They were like, I should come down there and drive and off you because you don't do. It was crazy.
Big.
I
Come
was
see
like,
me instead.
it's a show.
Come see me. Come see me instead.
Just don't like it.
Just don't watch
Don't
it.
watch
Don't
it.
watch
Which
it,
y'all
bitch.
did
Like,
it anyway.
damn.
Actually, you haven't watched it.
But actually, they also had to because a lot of them hate watched it.
I was
Because
gonna say,
that
let's
was
always
also-
remember hate watching is a thing.
Hate watching
Right.
is a thing.
Yeah.
They blew it up.
Yeah.
Like a million on for the trailer alone.
Yeah.
Joe Budden talking about it. Ain't watched the damn thing.
Look.
Every outlet and they mama.
Joe,
Now, see, Joe.
He ain't watching.
don't piss me off.
Yeah. Amanda Seals had something to say. I'm like, girl, be
We're
quiet.
not even
like.
hey.
Yeah, like so many. It was like
Seek help.
it was in everybody's mouth. It was like Southern Fried Rice,
Southern
and
Fried, Southern
the
Fried,
writer
Southern
and this
Fried.
creator, Nakia Stephens, and
Yeah.
Kiki Palmer, and blah 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 blah.
People
blah.
just didn't even. It was Kiki Palmer created. Kiki Palmer. How
Yeah.
could Kiki Palmer?
And that's one thing I hate.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, like I hope
How
that
was
she
that?
is-
How was that conversation?
Yes.
And how has Key TV? Like, talk about the Key TV
The Key
world.
TV
of
Yeah.
journey of it all.
Wait, the
Well,
journey.
okay,
or- let's start at Southern
let's start
Fried.
at Southern Fried,
So
and then boom.
I think that it didn't really like it didn't really get to me because I'm like, okay, negative comments are going to get amplified anyway
Right.
because that's what happens.
Right.
If 4 people tell you look good today and one
Right.
person is like, I don't really like your shoes, you're gonna think about that
Right.
last one the
Right.
entire time.
Yeah, fuck
Right.
that hoe, honestly.
Correct.
Literally, you can be
Correct.
like, why she ain't like my shoes?
What's
Even
wrong
though
with my shoes?
75 people told you you look good.
Right.
So the negative things are the ones that's gonna like stand out.
Right.
But we really did get a lot of like
Love.
great comments,
Yeah.
a lot of love,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
support, all that good stuff.
Good.
But my thing was like, oh my God, I hope that like Kiki doesn't feel like, dang, I should have never did this project or whatever. Like, I didn't know what she was going to be feeling. And then she hit me up and she was like, girl, this is a success. She was like, listen, every day somebody's talking about me. She was like,
Kiki
one day,
queen.
she was like, one week they love me, the next week they don't. She was like, it's a part of the game. She was like,
that's real.
She was literally like, this is a huge success in my eyes. And she was like, and I wouldn't have wanted to work with anybody else. And so, like, she just poured into me and she was like, I love the show. I still love the show. I'm still very proud. I hope you're still very proud.
Right, like, girl, that didn't stop no motherfucking show for real.
Shout out to my Chicago area queen.
No, she was
KK,
not.
True Jackson VP.
Like, I'm more phased on the phone. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And she's like, no. Girl, whatever.
It's a part of the game. Like you
I
said.
think at this point she has probably heard it all.
She been in it
her
so
personal
long,
life,
and she's so
her work life, whatever.
Literally,
she's like,
she been in it since a little whip of
she's
snap.
not phased. Meanwhile, this is my first rodeo as far as negative comments. I'm like, wait a goddamn
you
minute.
like, will I ever recover?
Oh, I knew I was gonna recover.
Oh yeah, girl. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
This ain't never the end.
That internet shit blow over after a week.
That's true.
That shit blow over after a week.
And another thing,
because it's so much
nobody
content.
will ever say it to my face.
Girl, username 21605, bitch. Saw you at the coffee shop. Saw you at the coffee shop and said, hey, Nakia.
Literally.
Yeah. He gave me a hug and said, I'm so proud of you.
Literally.
Love Southern fried rice, but when it hate, talk shit about it. And bitch,
we got the receipt, you horse.
Yeah. But
we got the receipt.
But anyway, all that to say, there are so many other projects. Like, if Southern Fried Rice was not your tea, we have other flavors. So okay, like,
one.
32. It's okay, and I don't mind. 32 flavors. Bootylicious. Come on, you can't do that to ATL. Right. I don't mind. You cannot like it, and that's okay.
That's okay.
Move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's people who watch fuckboys who probably were like, I have a good man.
I love fuckboys.
And they probably didn't want to watch. Everybody
love
fuckboys.
fuckboys.
I love Nepotista. Nobody be talking about Nepotista. Is underrated.
Have to tap into Nepotista.
Nepotista is underrated. Yes. It's like my underrated baby.
I'm gonna watch
that I love Nepotista.
Yeah. We gonna circle back about Nepotista.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gonna circle back to that.
Yeah.
Now the journey to Key TV.
Okay, the journey to Key TV. So, like I said, opportunities find me working. So I was already in the middle of. I'm extra when it comes to like presenting the things that I'm doing. I had just written Ho and Tell, and I wanted to create a deck that looked real. So I was like, I want to do a photo shoot with like real characters to put in the deck. This is before AI.
Because we're real artists in here.
Yeah, baby. Like, come on, for real, y'all.
No shade. Right. You know, do what you gotta do. But I was I was really doing the things. Like, I was getting actual pictures. So my new friend, I had just met him. He's a photographer named Lawrence Murray. He's very talented. I'm like, I'm trying to do this thing. He's like, yeah, let's do it the next time you're in Atlanta. So I'm like, okay. So we do the photo shoot, blah, blah, blah. It's great. I get back to LA. He's sending me the proof, stuff like that. Then he texts me. He's like, hey, can I send Keke Palmer your pilot? I'm like, you think I'm gonna say no?
Right. Like, why would I ever? Why would you ask me?
Right.
Why would you ever ask me and not just take it upon yourself?
Yeah.
The fuck?
And mind you, sometimes I don't know who knows who or whatever. Right. I don't really operate like that. That's just not how I'm supposed to operate.
Right.
I just meet people, whatever. You could be, somebody's sister, brother,
Exactly. You never know.
Right.
Literally, you never know.
And I'm not trying to be your friend.
And you're the same. I'm just the same with everybody.
Literally. Yeah. So for Lawrence, I didn't really know too deep about his relationship with Keke. I knew that he may have taken her photo before, but no big deal.
Right, as a photographer, that's just...
Come to find out.
Come to
everybody
find out.
But come to find out, he has been they have been knowing each other from childhood. Cool. When they were younger. Yeah. And so they're tight. So she asked him, I'm trying to create something big. I need people who are already doing their thing, who already have like stuff ready to go, and they just need a platform. Yeah. And so right time, we had just did a photo shoot. He's like, oh, my friend just did a photo shoot for her script that she, is putting together the deck for. So, he sends her the script. Literally, like, I want to say an hour later, because she was on a plane, she read it. She's like, okay, I love this. I have to meet with her. Yeah. And then I think we meet a week later, and then like maybe 2 weeks later, we have a deal to create Ho and Tell. It happened just like that. It don't always happen like that, but this time it did happen like that. Right. And so we did Ho and Tell. It was very fun. And then at the end of that, we went out to eat. We went to Soho and we had like some drinks. And she was like, listen, let's do it more.
Right.
I want to do more. We had a good time. We had a kiki.
And
it was
good kiki.
a good kiki. It was so fun. And so I want to say the week after that first project had already came out. Mind you, that was their first project. That's the project that they came out with. Their first scripted project. Yes.
Got it.
So it was a big deal because this is their first scripted project on their platform.
Right.
And they had all I think they had some unscripted stuff too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Ho and Tell was like this big thing. And I think will always be their baby too.
No, what year was this?
This was maybe
on the timeline.
2022.
Okay. You know, post-pandemic, you get a little
2023.
It get a little cloudy.
22 and 23,
right.
y'all. I can't. Yeah, 22 and 23.
Yeah,
around
Google
that
it.
time.
Just Google it.
Right there. Right there.
So after that, I get an email and it's like, hey, we want to actually offer you a multi-project deal.
Yes.
So I got a 6-figure multi-project deal for like
that is so good.
Yeah, for 3 more projects.
Yes.
And so I mean, honestly, Kiki and Key TV have invested over $500,000 in myself and my company
Shout
to
out
create
to
work with them. Yeah, so
no, in real life,
it's been
recognizing real talent.
It's been a blessing, and what I always say is like, to go back to when we were talking about Southern Fried Rice, somebody was like, who's the target audience?
Right.
I don't have to have one, and the reason I don't have to have one is because I'm not put in a box.
Yes.
One.
Yes.
Sometimes you do have to have one. Like when we got our first development
say.
deal was with Aspire TV. Shout out to Aspire
Shout
TV.
out to Aspire.
But they were a family channel. So our mandate was kind of like, hey,
family.
Keep it safe,
Keep
keep it
right.
cute, keep it cute. And I was like,
Left
copy,
and right
got
limits.
it. So you kind of have parameters. Not with Kiki.
Yeah.
She's like, I
Do your
want
thing.
I want anything that's cool, fun, edgy.
Anybody that
like,
fuck with it, fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like
and
this.
so I didn't have to think about who's my target audience.
Right.
It get like that's stressful for it.
It's just
I mean,
me.
I like
just
because
create.
now, yes. So because when I have a target audience, now I'm like, okay, I gotta write something that only men will like.
Right.
I gotta write something.
This for the girls.
Only the family if they want to sit with their kids.
I have creative freedom thanks to like KTV. They're like, do whatever you want,
which is a blessing.
That is a blessing.
That does
and I'm
not
like,
happen.
You know what I mean? And I know that does not happen for a lot of creatives either.
Right.
So that's probably why they like, who's your target audience?
Right.
I don't have one. Whoever
Because
want
they're
to
so
watch
used
it.
to people having to
Whoever
operate
watch
in a
it.
box.
Literally, whoever wants to watch it, that's my target audience.
You're doing the damn thing.
The motherfucking thing.
So that was that is what led me to Key TV, and that's how we flourished, and we were able to do Ho and Tell, The Psychological Evolution of Fuckboys, Nepotista, and Southern Fried Rice.
Oh my
and
God.
what about what were we watching earlier? What were you watching earlier?
Earlier, so it's a Key TV show.
Oh, but that's not.
Yeah,
Nakia.
I don't know if
Oh yeah.
But earlier, I was watching Diva Girl.
That's Lawrence, who I talked about.
That's
photographer.
Yes, in the family. Shout out to
Girl,
Lawrence.
That's Lawrence's show.
We was in the room, girl. I'm dying laughing. I'm
I've been falling off the bed.
He's the world, so of course you are laughing.
Falling off the bed, cackling.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
And
I'm
she
over
was
here
watching
watching some deep.
Fuckboys.
I'm over here watching some deep shit. I'm like, fuck this nigga. Da da da. He like, is it good? I'm like, yeah, nah, this nigga. It was the one nigga.
With the dreads.
With the dreads.
Everybody hate him, and I love it.
And why would she get it? Why would Onyx get lay down?
You know what I mean? She had problems.
Onyx, you getting a whooping.
Yes.
I gotta tap into
somebody
that
was like, somebody text me. See, this is what I also missed too. I think like we always had opportunities to talk to people about the characters.
Yes.
Yeah.
This time it was so messy we couldn't even talk about it.
No,
I'm
for
like, I
real.
want to talk about the characters.
Right,
Exactly.
But yeah, for Onyx, somebody tweeted me and was like, her boyfriend got a sister because she need her ass beat.
She needs to get beat up.
She need to get beat
was
up.
being bad.
Yeah, she was being
Onyx
bad.
was being bad.
She
but
was being real bad.
But I just love the way that, like you said, you don't have a target audience. You're just creating from archetypes of real people.
Yeah.
All the characters that you create, it's somebody we know.
Yeah.
What was the young lady's name on Southern Fried Rice? The character's name escaped me. She was the one that everybody was like, why would you make her the mean girl? Joy.
Oh, Joy.
Joy. That critique get on my nerves because she was the one reading her.
I was like, this is y'all's champion.
Literally.
This is y'all's
They're like,
everybody
of course
had
you
the
had
show.
to
This
make
your
it.
queen, boo.
Of course you had to make it her. She had. I'm like, y'all,
No,
you can't win
they
for
were
losing.
trying to
You
make
can't
it
win
skin
for
color
shit.
too.
They were trying to make it skin
But
color
it was like,
and
if she would have been
aesthetics.
light skinned, y'all would have said the same thing.
The light-skinned mean girl,
The funny
yes.
thing is that in my deck, it was a light skinned person in my deck.
Right.
We were picking the best actors.
The best actors.
And Andrea was the best.
Damn.
And shout out to you, girl.
Shout out to Andrea. we saw her audition and we were like,
It's her.
From episode 1 to what was
We
it,
didn't
7 or
even see
8?
anybody
She
else.
ate
the first
down.
one when she said, "Oh."
On that bed.
On that bed, baby.
I know her.
Because I know you're not my roommate.
I know a girl like her. I know a girl
My
like
best
Onyx.
friend was her.
I know
my
10
best
girls
friend
like
was
her.
really. My best friend didn't want to do
Don't
it with
take none of
nobody
that.
that's not black.
Exactly.
So I'm
Exactly.
like, guys, I'm writing from the experience
Exactly.
of most people and what they're thinking.
Yes.
You're gonna have somebody who's accepting.
Y'all are
Yes.
her.
You know, you're gonna have somebody who's like, "Who the fuck
Right.
are you?" You're gonna have somebody who
Everybody's
don't really
represented.
care. They're like,
every
whatever.
mindset, every size, color,
And then they
sexuality,
also talked
everything.
about the guys fighting over her. I'm like, that happens.
That happens.
That happens.
You're not
We
a
all
bad
know-
bitch.
We all
That's what
know.
it is.
First
You
of
might not
all,
be a bad bitch.
we all know niggas that done fought over the non-black divas.
Right.
Exactly, but
Over
also
non-black girls,
it comes
like-
up in the show. That's what I'm like, every
Yes.
point that y'all are trying to make,
Somebody
comes
is
up
echoing.
in the show.
They not just
'Cause
letting her slide.
He at the end. Oh, I don't want to give it away, but
Yeah.
at the end,
Go watch
he
it.
said something
Right.
out of pocket, and
Right.
it's like, whoa.
Hold on.
So
And she got
yeah.
his ass together.
real quick.
did.
Yeah, she was like,
So y'all don't. As a matter of fact, don't nobody say shit else till y'all watch it all the way through. Let the
matter of
credits
fact-
roll.
No, watch all of her shit. Don't just watch Southern Fried
Right.
Rice. Watch all of her black shit.
Right.
Hello.
Go to Downright Originals and see the shit before Key TV. Go to the YouTube. Go to the website.
all the stuff.
Go
Even the stuff
see
that's
all the things.
NAACP Image
And
Award nominated.
award winning.
Hello.
Did
But
we
she's
mention award winning?
anti-black.
Award women, boo. I'm talking
The
about women.
blackest of the
Winning woman, goddamn.
In Women's History
Oh,
Month. Again, I've been following your work for a long time. You are such an inspiration.
Thank you.
I'm in awe sitting across from you. I just want to say
Same.
that I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Everything that you're doing, I'm proud of how you continuously tell true and honest stories and the shit that people oftentimes get wrong.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, and I appreciate you for taking the time to get it right.
Yeah.
And being real and being honest and being so humble and being so loving. This room is so warm right now. This has been an awesome experience. I just want to pour into you.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being
Thank
you. Thank you for your work.
Of
You are
course.
amazing. Amazing.
I want to
can't wait
say,
see
girl,
what's next.
I just fuck with you so much off the strength of like how we
Period.
met for real.
Yeah.
Like I said, really humble from the start. Like vibes was just there, so sweet. Like
Thank
this is
you.
who you are on social media is who you are in real life.
I appreciate
And
it.
so, and I'm one of them bitches that be like, but no, you gotta,
Okay,
But
period.
yeah,
Yes.
you gotta, from me,
Yes.
right? So I just fuck with you, Tuff. I love everything you're doing. Keep doing it. I love
Yes.
how, just keep creating, and
Yeah.
like you're inspiring a whole generation of us.
Yes.
Lastly, before we leave, I want you to give advice to the upcoming creators.
Okay.
B, tell them what you have coming up
Yes.
and where they can find
Where
you.
they can find you. Yes.
So advice first, and then you.
Okay. Wow. Advice. It's so many things. Let me see. I think the advice, I guess that's most relevant right now, is to not let AI steal your creativity. Follow me. So I'm a big like I always say, let the robot do it.
Yeah.
If it's something like, hey Alexa,
Yeah.
set a reminder for blah
Yes.
blah blah.
Right.
Yes.
Or doing some logistic stuff. Create me a budget.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Asking Claude
Shit
or
that's gonna
whatever.
actually help you in
Yes.
real
But
life.
I am never going to outsource my creativity.
Right. Right.
And I think that though it might seem convenient,
Mhm.
it is detrimental to you in the
It
long
is.
run
Mhm.
because what's going to happen is your brain is going to get dependent on this thing.
And stop
And
working
now you
for
can't
real.
even sit here and think of a title
Yeah.
Right.
because it's so used to typing it in
Right.
and asking something else. So practice really using your creativity
Mhm.
and not letting the robot do that. Let the robot do the other stuff.
Right.
Hello.
But
Crunch them
not
numbers.
letting
Crunch
right,
them
crunch these
motherfucking numbers.
Right.
Literally.
Because you see what
Yeah.
happened with phone books and phones. We don't know nobody's phone number.
I don't know nobody phone them. My brain is like, why
Baby,
you
please, I
asking?
know my mama, daddies, and sisters.
The ones that ain't
Okay.
changed, but new phone numbers
I
you don't
know-
know.
yeah,
so
I know.
don't let AI.
Right.
And a nigga I like. If I like a nigga, at the time, I
Girl.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
great
so
advice.
that's just,
Yeah.
because of, the time that we're in. I have so much advice. But that
Right.
would be one thing because
That's
I
a
see
major
it
one.
happen.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, please don't.
And we're going to have you come back. And we
Yeah,
gonna do
girl,
it.
like,
I'm
you go
coming
back.
Yeah, we're going
And
to be
then
back.
now let them know what you got going on and where they can find you.
Oh, I always have so much going on. Right now, I'm a spooky bitch. Like I got a lot
Oh,
of like,
love a spooky bitch.
I got a lot of like crime dramas or
Oh.
dark comedies.
Yeah, back to
like,
your granny on that
those-
I was
snap
gonna say
tea.
back to your granny.
leaning-
Y'all was
I'm
talking
leaning
about
over
them
to granny.
earlier.
Yeah.
I'm leading this to granny. Like
Yeah.
it is giving
Yeah,
snaps. It's
yeah.
giving, but it's very fun. And I haven't I don't think I've done anything in that space, so I'm excited.
Wow, that's awesome.
Or I haven't produced anything in that space, so I'm excited. So I'm working on that. And yeah, you guys can find me at screenwriter on Instagram.
That's right.
And what else am I on? I'm at screenwriter everywhere, but I'm mostly on Instagram. I'm a little bit on TikTok. I will be releasing a Substack soon.
Good.
One will be paid, one will be free.
Good.
The paid one is called Going Off Script with Queen Pen.
Oh.
Period.
And I'm super excited about the things
Let
that
me
we'll be
get my
talking about. But
coins
you got to
in
pay
order.
for it because I'm going
Right.
to be talking about personal stuff.
Ooh.
You got to pay for these secrets.
Come on.
Pay for 'em.
Come on. Knowledge is capital. We talked about that.
Yes.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
We loved it, girl. We loved
So
it.
much. We were just
This is so
yapping.
fun.
Girl, yapping away.
Thank you, passengers, for another episode of Creative Funk. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.